Think your cruise outfit doesn't matter? Think again. These 11 clothing mistakes could get you denied entry, embarrassed in front of hundreds, or even arrested in a foreign port. Hit that like button if you love cruising, and make sure you subscribe, because these tips could literally save your trip. From hidden dress codes to symbols that mean more than you think, we're exposing the secrets cruise lines never tell you. And trust me, number 7 could ruin your entire vacation. Now let's dive in. 1. The camouflage trap. Most cruisers have no idea that wearing camouflage could get them into serious trouble the moment they step off the ship. In several Caribbean destinations, including Jamaica and Barbados, camouflage is reserved strictly for the military. That means civilians, even innocent cruise passengers, can be stopped by police, fined, or even arrested just for wearing camo shorts or a camo hat. This isn't just a rumor. Travelers have actually been fined hundreds of dollars for this mistake. Imagine stepping off your ship ready for a fun beach day, only to end up dealing with local authorities instead. It's an embarrassing, stressful way to ruin your vacation before it even begins. So here's the smart move. If you absolutely must bring camouflage clothing, keep it for onboard wear only. When exploring ports, stick to civilian patterns and solid colors. It's a small change that can save you from a big problem. 2. The pineapple secret. Pineapples seem like the perfect tropical design for a cruise, right? Bright, fun, and totally vacation vibes. But here's the catch. On cruise ships, an upside-down pineapple has a very different meaning. It's widely recognized as a subtle signal used in the swinger community. That means if you wear a shirt, a bathing suit, or even carry a bag with upside-down pineapples, you could find yourself attracting some very unexpected attention. Imagine relaxing with your favorite cocktail when someone suddenly assumes you're sending an invitation you never intended. Awkward doesn't even begin to describe it. Even right-side-up pineapples can sometimes be misinterpreted depending on the setting. The last thing you want is confusing signals creating uncomfortable situations during your vacation. The safer bet is to pack tropical prints like palm trees, flamingos, or flowers instead. And if you already own pineapple clothing, make sure those pineapples are facing the right way. 3. Swimwear in dining areas. There's nothing wrong with spending hours by the pool, but problems start when passengers forget to change before heading into dining areas. Cruise lines enforce this rule strictly. No wet swimwear, no bare feet, and definitely no dripping bikinis or swim trunks in restaurants or buffets. Crew members don't enjoy turning guests away, but they do it on every single cruise. Some guests argue or get embarrassed in front of other passengers, not realizing the rules apply no matter how casual the dining space may feel. Think about it. Nobody wants to sit next to someone soaking the chair with pool water while eating dinner. The fix is simple and easy. Always bring a lightweight cover-up that dries quickly and carry a pair of flip-flops or sandals with you. That way, you can move from the pool deck to the buffet without a problem. Respect the rule and you'll avoid the awkward walk of shame back to your cabin. 4. The bathrobe. Blunder cruise ships provide those plush, cozy bathrobes that feel luxurious the moment you put them on. But here's what many passengers don't realize. Wearing them outside your cabin is one of the fastest ways to embarrass yourself. Bathrobes are meant for private use, either inside your stateroom or while relaxing on your balcony. The moment you wear one into public spaces like the buffet or lounges, you risk being stopped and asked to return to your room. In fact, one guest in the MSC Yacht Club once strolled into the restaurant wearing nothing but their bathrobe. A crew member had no choice but to politely escort them back to their cabin, creating an awkward scene for everyone nearby. While those robes may feel perfect for lounging, they simply don't belong in shared areas of the ship. The smarter move is simple. Keep them inside your cabin and throw on casual clothes before stepping out, even if you're just running a quick errand. 5. The fragrance fiasco. Strong colognes and perfumes might seem like a nice finishing touch to your outfit, but on a cruise ship, they can quickly become a problem. Enclosed spaces like elevators, Narrow hallways and theaters amplify strong scents, turning what you think smells pleasant into an overwhelming cloud for everyone around you. Many passengers suffer from allergies or sensitivities, and what feels like a quick spritz to you could trigger headaches, nausea, or even breathing issues for others. Ever been trapped in an elevator with someone who seemed to bathe in cologne? Not fun. On a ship, it's even worse because there's nowhere to escape. The best approach is moderation. Apply your fragrance lightly, focusing only on pulse points that won't be trapped under clothing. A subtle scent goes a long way and ensures you're remembered for your presence, not for making the room spin. When it comes to fragrance on a cruise ship, less is definitely more. 6. The shorts and jeans controversy. Many first-time cruisers get caught off guard by dining room dress codes, especially when it comes to shorts and jeans. Even if the cruise line advertises casual dining, some main dining rooms and specialty restaurants still enforce stricter standards. For men in particular, wearing shorts to dinner can mean being politely turned away at the door, even while women in similar attire are sometimes allowed in. Jeans create another gray area. On most cruise lines, nice dark jeans are now accepted, but what qualifies as nice is completely subjective. One crew member might let you through, while another insists on something more formal. Even so-called casual lines like Norwegian maintain minimum standards for their dining venues. To avoid frustration and ruined dinner plans, pack at least one pair of dress pants and a collared shirt. It doesn't take much space in your luggage, and it ensures you'll always be ready for any dining experience on board. 7. The jewelry trap. Wearing flashy jewelry on a cruise might feel glamorous, but it can quickly make you a target, especially in certain ports. Criminals are trained to spot expensive pieces like gold chains, diamond rings, and designer watches. The sad reality is that thefts happen fast. I once saw a man walking down a busy street in port, proudly wearing a thick gold chain. In a matter of seconds, someone grabbed it, yanked it straight off his neck, and disappeared into the crowd before the man even realized what happened. It was over in less than 5 seconds. That chain was gone forever. The truth is, wearing valuables ashore isn't worth the risk. Cruise lines provide safes in your cabin for a reason. Use them. Leave the expensive jewelry behind and stick with inexpensive pieces if you really want accessories. On board, fine jewelry is safe to wear, but once you're in port, the smarter choice is always to stay low-key. 8. The formal night deception. Formal nights are one of the most anticipated events on a cruise, but they're also one of the easiest places to make a mistake. Many passengers assume formal just means a nice shirt and slacks, but the reality varies depending on the cruise line. Princess Cruises, for example, is known to be far stricter than Norwegian when it comes to dress codes. The problem is, cruise lines don't always communicate this clearly, leaving guests underdressed and excluded from certain events, specialty restaurants, or even those memorable photo opportunities. Imagine showing up in khakis while everyone else is dressed in tuxedos and evening gowns. Not only do you stand out, but you may also be politely turned away. The fix is simple. When in doubt, overdress. You can always take off a jacket or loosen a tie, but you can't add clothing you didn't pack. On formal nights, being slightly overdressed feels far better than being underprepared. 9. Offensive or controversial graphics. Cruise ships bring together thousands of people from around the world, all traveling in close quarters. That means what you wear sends a message to a very mixed audience. Shirts with profanity, political slogans, or controversial graphics might feel like a personal statement, but on board they can create unnecessary conflict. Some cruise lines even reserve the right to deny entry to restaurants, lounges, or activities if your clothing is deemed offensive. There have been cases where guests were asked to return to their cabins and change simply because other passengers complained about a t-shirt. Think about it. Do you really want your vacation disrupted over something as small as a shirt? The best approach is to keep it fun, lighthearted, and family-friendly. Save the edgy, polarizing outfits for when you're back home. On a cruise, the goal is to relax, enjoy, and avoid unnecessary drama. And here's a question for you. Have you ever seen someone ask to change? 10. High heels or slippery footwear. Cruise ships may look glamorous, but the reality is that their decks can be slick, uneven, and unpredictable. Add in a little ocean movement, and suddenly walking in high heels, smooth-soled shoes, or unstable wedges becomes a safety hazard. Many passengers don't realize how often accidents happen on wet pool decks or while navigating staircases in rough seas. One wrong step in the wrong footwear could mean a twisted ankle, a sprain, or even a serious fall. And here's the kicker. Medical care on board is not only limited, but it's also expensive. A single accident could derail your vacation. The solution is simple. Save the fancy footwear for controlled environments like formal night, where floors are dry and stable. For everyday walking, excursions, and poolside lounging, stick with supportive shoes that have good grip. You'll stay comfortable, avoid unnecessary risks, and still look stylish without jeopardizing your health or your cruise experience. 11. Overly revealing or inappropriate attire. Indoors. Cruise ships are designed for relaxation, but that doesn't mean anything goes when it comes to clothing. Extremely revealing outfits, like sheer dresses, see-through tops, or ultra-short shorts, might feel fine at the beach, but indoors they can cause problems. Cruise lines aim to keep environments family-friendly, which means there are unspoken standards in lounges, theaters, and dining areas. Some venues even enforce a modest attire rule, asking passengers to change if their clothing is deemed too inappropriate for the setting. Beyond official policies, there's also the issue of unwanted attention. Dressing too provocatively can make you the subject of complaints or uncomfortable stares, which isn't the kind of attention anyone wants on vacation. The best approach is simple. Keep beachwear where it belongs, by the pool or on private sun decks. Indoors, choose casual but tasteful outfits that still let you express your style without crossing boundaries. And here's a thought. Should cruise lines enforce stricter dress codes indoors, or keep it casual? Bonus value section. Quick cruise hacks. Here are 3 insider tricks you'll want to know. First, pack a bathing suit in your carry-on. While others wait for their bags, you'll already be in the pool enjoying your first cocktail. Second, book your next cruise while on board. Many lines give you credits, perks, or reduced deposits just for booking early. Travel experts at the Points Guy call this one of the easiest ways to save. And third, always check the daily planner. Hidden inside are adults-only zones and quiet lounges, perfect for escaping the crowds, as Southern Living points out. Which of these hacks would you use first? Now, which of these outfits shocked you the most? The pineapple signal or the camouflage ban? Or maybe you've witnessed an even crazier dress code fail? Drop your story below. Your comment might just save another traveler. And don't miss my next video, where I'll reveal the cruise hacks cruise lines desperately hope you never discover. Subscribe, tap the bell, and join us every week for insider secrets that make your cruising unforgettable.